You're using AI completely wrong in your clinic right now, and this is something which I get to see a lot. And let me show you the shift which you can do, and how hopefully this will shift your mind on how you can use AI in your clinic to save you at least $3,000 per month. So if you want my help to just do this as well, go to the link in the description. So I get to speak with a lot of clinic owners, and one thing which I'm seeing a lot right now is that a lot of people are trying to hand off AI on jobs which are hard to teach through frameworks. Being they think that they can do handoff of this, the selling of getting people in for an initial consultation or something like that, as in they will do a AI bot for text messages, for calls, for things like that, which is very hard to train a bot to not sound like a bot, to also follow a sales call framework when there are so many different variables at play with that. It doesn't make sense. So if someone asks us a question which is slightly out of the ordinary, which isn't on the script, all of a sudden it has a complete mess up and it doesn't convert. And this is then one of the key parts of trying to get someone in. However, what a lot of people still do is will pay $3,000 to a marketing agency, which is what I don't understand. Because a marketing agency, let's fundamentally think about what their role is and what they are doing. Their role is to get you more clients, in their eyes, more leads, and then it's on your role to convert those leads. We don't care about leads, we want clients for your clinic. So what they are doing, if they are running Facebook ads, for example, let me just break it down in simple terms. They are pressing some buttons. There's only a finite number of buttons they can press. They are pressing some buttons. They are then inputting ad copy and creative in and pressing go. That's it. That's the whole setup simplified. Through pressing buttons, do you think that you could be shown how to press buttons if you were shown what buttons to press? Of course. Like, you run a clinic, you got way more complex things going on. When somebody comes in and starts talking to you about plantar fasciitis or the disc bulge they've got in L5, I have no freaking idea about that, but man, I can show you how to press a few buttons on Facebook. That's simple. That can be done in 5 minutes. So then it comes to the next bit, the creative, the ad copy, the headlines, and the actual creative, the videos, the images that you create. Let's do the videos and images first of all. We can't use AI on that because we need to build trust. How do we build trust? By somebody seeing your face. That's it. There's, I would say, 3 P's to trust. The 3 P's are perception, proximity, and proof. Perception is people need to feel that you understand them and that you get their problems better than they do themselves. The proximity is that they need to see that you are part of their community. That's how we can get it across in the creative. The proof is just there as part of the trust to get them over the line, to get them to click the button, to get them to make that sale, whatever it is. So we need to build trust. That does not come through AI. Trust comes from speaking to someone or seeing someone in an ad who in a recognizable place, for example. That's what works. That's what builds trust. So then the creative part of the ad copy, the headlines. Ad copy is frameworks, is old as time frameworks. Let me show you. So in the books that I have, most of them Alex or Mosey books, but the ad copy is frameworks. This is a book, Breakthrough Advertising, Eugene Schwartz. This little book is like $150 or something. It's crazy. In here is just all about essentially copywriting frameworks. Frameworks is what AI loves. So as an example, and you can try this right now, you could go into AI, you could go into Claude, which is the best copywriting framework, or copywriting AI machine right now. You can go into there and you can say to Claude, here is everything about my business. In fact, just do it on your phone and pull it up and just start talking to it and say to Claude, here is everything about my business. Here's everything about my clinic. This is who I typically see. I want you to write a piece of Facebook ad copy for my initial consultation, which is $100, however much it is. And I want you to do this on a problem, agitate, solve copywriting framework. This is the oldest time copywriting framework, okay? Which is state the problem, agitate it, twist the knife, give them a solution, which is coming in for initial consultation. That's it. That's just how we break it down. That then will give you ad copy. which then you can use. And then the simplest way is you can say, hey Claude, can you just write me a headline that will fit on Facebook ads to use with it? There we go. You have just created ad copy and set up an ad within 5 minutes of doing this without needing to spend $3,000 on a marketing agency, without needing to use all this fancy crap that people are trying to push out with AI, call handling, bots and stuff like that. Bin off your agency and use AI properly. I can show you what buttons to press. Go to the link in the description. I'll show you how to do that. I'll even give you the whole copywriting frameworks and stuff as well. But you don't need it. Use AI effectively for what it's good at, which is writing ad copy. And then we can just sprinkle some salt and pepper on that copy to make it convert very, very well. That's all we need to do. That's when you look at things like this. I got Alex Hormozy's like playbook thing, which was like thousands and thousands of dollars to get this. And what he does is just break everything down. Hooks into playbooks. Ads into playbooks. These aren't even big because it's just frameworks. That's all we need to do. So it's just, and there's copywriting, there's ad creative, like, I'm just trying to find some more. Lead nurture, closing. It's frameworks. Just use AI for what it's really good at, which is using these frameworks to create the ad copy, and therefore you can bin off your marketing agency and you'll be able to get people in. Try it today. If you want my help, just go to the link in the description and I'll be able to help.